So, next set. North opens a club. I am going to bid my majors. Start with a spade. 2 clubs by partner. So what is 3 hearts? Invitational, 2 suited. What is 2 diamonds? New suit, forcing. Oh, 2 hearts is our forcing bid with hearts. Gotcha. Okay. 2 hearts. Partner bids spades. I mean, we could easily have a slam, right? You have thought 2 hearts would be non-forcing? You and me both. But for the robots, this is their forcing bid. I think a lot of people play a 2 diamond bid there as like artificial. Or like 2 of a minor plus 1 in these spots is artificial. That is way more common. Maybe I should just bid 4 spades. I need a lot of stuff to go right. One of your daily moments is zen? That's good to hear. I do try and keep it laid back a little bit, but sometimes I do pull my hair out when I see some of these auctions from my partner. But I think every bridge player has had that experience once upon a time. Like, how perfect of a hand do I need? So let's give partner king, 3rd of spades, stiff heart. King of diamonds, ace, king, 6th of clubs. How close are we to a grand? We go ace of clubs, club ruff. Ace of spades, queen of spades, spade to the king, club ruff. Oh, partner still has some diamond losers over there. I mean, we're getting close to a grand slam if that's partner's hand. I don't know how to sensibly explore for it. I could bid 3 hearts. That's not really what I want to find out. I want to know if partner has good clubs. If you realize the only reason we have bridge partners is to watch you win or make you lose, you'll be able to cope easier. 4 clubs isn't even a splinter. Whatever, I'm gonna bid 4 spades. I don't know how to sensibly explore with this this partner. Yes, DT, that is the exact reason. So, spade lead. Okay. I mean, we have options. We definitely have options. What happens if I set up clubs and it works? If I ruff 2 clubs and they all set up, I have 12 tricks. But also if I just ruff hearts and they set up, I have 12 tricks. Okay, let's ruff hearts. Do I win the king of spades or do I play low? Not a trivial choice at trick 1. I guess I'll play low. Heart to the king, heart to the ace. West high-lowed in hearts. Wait, West didn't high-low in hearts. Oh, now I'm forgetting what happened. Okay, well, hearts are splitting. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. I just don't care about any of my viewers or their viewing experience. You're absolutely right, DT. I'm a terrible person, and... Okay, club to the ace. Did anyone get squeezed? It looks like no. Make it an hour-long timeout. I don't understand the obsession with getting timed out. Is this like a masochism thing? Well, 4 spades making 6. I mean, slam does make. Acknowledging it is the first step. I understand that you want to be permabanned, but then what are people going to redeem for channel rewards with their channel points? They'll have to get me to tell stories or something, or play with me in speedballs or whatnot. Did that ever happen, by the way? I don't know if Cooney's still around, but I don't know if speedballs ended up getting scheduled. You don't use racial slurs. That would be a first. I will refund Cooney if we don't have an official speedball coming up. I'm glad to hear it, Bill. Really appreciate that. Oh, God. King of spades, spade to the ace. Are they going to tap the dummy? They didn't tap the dummy. Okay, well, this has play then. Although I'm not sure how I want to go about it. Like, if I take a diamond hook and it loses, I'm really in trouble. A club of spades. So West is turned up with the king, queen of spades, and so far nothing else. Yep, happy to play speedball with Bill, or whoever else you have redeemed it for. Oh my God, DT. Well, I need to win the ace. 3, ace, 10, 2. This feels like it might be something like queen 10 doubleton. How many tricks can I get on a cross ruff? Like, there's no guarantee that the other table ends up declaring on our cards. ruff, club ruff. So maybe we would start with a ruff, like ace of clubs, club ruff, ace king of diamonds, diamond ruff. Or spade ruff, club to the ace, club ruff. Ace king of diamonds, diamond ruff, club ruff. That would be good. How many tricks is that? Did I count? I have 1 trick in, 2 tricks from a ruff, 3 tricks from the club ace, 4 tricks from a club ruff, 5, 6 from diamonds, 7 from a ruff. I mean, that would get me up to 8. King of spades, spade to the ace, heart switch. I don't know if I buy it that the diamond queen is on side. This defense feels like they're really not trying to prevent me from running diamonds. Okay. I'm gonna feel really bad if the diamond queen is falling though. Because I could just make this contract, king of hearts, diamond to the jack, ace king of diamonds, run the diamond suit. We make 3. I'm just gonna cross ruff. I don't know, this feels safest. Maybe we can pick up the board versus versus some silly contract in the other room. Or maybe didn't tap the dummy, which feels like the most natural defense, is because they were looking at the diamond queen. Anyway, that was my read. Worked out this time. Board 3. I will open a club. So I don't particularly want to game force or show extras, but partner's game forcing. Am I suggesting Dan will be in a silly contract? Maybe. I mean, very possible. Now, look, a silly contract might not be the right way to describe it, but a contract that just is not going to have great play. Because we chose to bid 3 clubs, which is, I guess, a little bit aggressive. At least in the robot system, they think we should have like 17 points for this bid. So, you know, I have no idea where you're going to end up in the other room. Oh my god. DT is referencing a point of contention from our commentary broadcast, which, like, never mind. I'm not getting into it. None of... I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. We're done, though. Maybe Rob should have an OnlyFans page? Oh, no. Well, if partner is a singleton club, I think I want to play in 3 now. If partner is a club void, I want to play in 4. Well, I don't want to play in anything. I kind of want to play in like 1 club. But I guess I'm gonna Why does 4 hearts show 4? Why would 4 hearts ever show 4? 4 hearts does not show 4. I've denied 4 hearts because I did not raise. Okay, I will bid 3 no then. 3 no it is. How'd we do, partner? Partner has 2 clubs. Still not a great contract. We're still in a lot of trouble here. Oh, okay, look, so there is, that's exactly the story. Here, I will recap. I played once with a director's wife in the mixed pairs at the US Nationals. This would have been in I forget when. It was like over 10 years ago now. And that was it. Like, we were friends ahead of time. I had met them. We went back to someone's room to like grab drinks and like talk about the hands afterwards. And we sat and had drinks and talked about the hands. You know, that was it. There were like 10 of us. I mean, everyone in that room can vouch that we were just like hanging out at a bridge tournament, having fun and like chatting. But anyway, you know, the next day I was out with some other friends at a bar. The director walks up to me, lays me out on the floor, and starts beating me. Like with his fists. Never told me what it was about, never made any comments. I find out like months later that it was because he thought I had slept with his wife that night. And like, it didn't happen. But yeah, the guy's crazy. That's the end of the story. We don't need to keep bringing it up. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try the King of Diamonds. Maybe I have a dummy entry. I do not. So where's that good old 2 of diamonds? It looks to me as if yeah, it looks as if West led from a 5-card diamond suit. I don't know how this information helps me. But I did though, right? Funny. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do on this one. Like, it could be right to lead a heart towards dummy to try and take a club hook. It could be right to just go ace of clubs club. Yeah. Okay. It's a tricky spot. I mean, East has already turned up with the ace of diamonds. It's totally fine, Bill. Don't worry about it. It's honestly not the worst thing that has ever happened to me in terms of being accused falsely. Someone accused you of me of being a Brad? Yeah, that's quite an insult where I come from. Okay. Oh, East had the 2 of diamonds. What are you doing, buddy? Didn't East win the ace and return the 5? Like, what is this carding? East wins the ace and returns the 5 of diamonds? That is... Oh, God. It just cracks me up so much. The King of Hearts was onside! The King of Hearts was onside! Wow, I could have made this a bunch of different ways. Yeah, Cooney also just noticed King of Hearts onside. What a mess. East could have, like, cashed a diamond. East could have played a spade to their partner's ace who could have cashed a diamond. Nope, none of those things happened. Just trying to let me make the contract. Well done. Pass, pass, pass. 16 highs all up in a diamond. 1 spade. I'm eyeing the 4 club bid. If partner has ace 5th of spades and out, how close are we to a slam? We might need, like, the heart hook. Looks like a no trump to you, Brad. I'm gonna give this a try. Alright, sorry, partner. I told him what to lead. Although the number of times I've seen the robots lead... Oh. Partner was not too excited about the club splinter. I wonder why. These cards. 10 of hearts lead, okay. What's my plan? If I try and set up diamonds, what happens? I go King of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, Diamond Ruff. And then what? Is it ever right to set up clubs? So, like, King of Hearts, King of Clubs for a roughing hook. Maybe? We're like the 9 of clubs short of that being my plan. I'm also severely lacking entries to North Sand. Tricky, tricky hand. Maybe if the person who has the spade ace also has the club ace, we can make 11 tricks on the set up diamonds line. Okay, I think that's my plan. Let's win a heart and try and set up diamonds. Alright, now I'm going to try and pull a trump. That was successful. So we're gonna need the spades to break. Okay. This went well. This went well. They get one trick. Ooh, the 9 of clubs falls and both the ace and queen are on side. Ooh. Ooh. We might have been able to make 12 tricks on this one. Win the king of hearts, king of clubs, covered, ruffed. Spade to the 9. When you play face-to-face bridge, do you deny showing a major in response to stamen when you have 6 of them? Are you asking for a friend, or, you know, is this something that frequently comes up in your system? I think I would show the major. You really don't want to miss a 10-card fit. I know it's unlikely, but I think the opponents are going to be short enough in the suit that they probably won't lead it if you deny the major. You show it over puppet, but not over regular. Could work out. I don't know, I would be terrified of missing a 10-card fit. Like, even if it only happens 10% of the time, you're just dumping the board 10%. You get a 0 or you lose a game swing or something. 1 club north. All right, let's bid 1 spade. We have 14, partner is limited, but I'm gonna start with a spade. All right, 3 note is. Good luck, pard. Okay, have a good lurk, Brad. Ooh, this is the last board of the set. So I think I will hold off on playing the remainder until tomorrow. Diamond lead. All right, let's play low. So that might mean East has led from length. The fact that we avoided a heart lead is great. I don't really see a reason to go anti-percentage in clubs. So I think I'm just going to do that. And it's a little too risky to not go after clubs immediately. West has followed low high in clubs. I really want a hook. I really want a hook. I'm so used to the robots giving proper count, but maybe that just doesn't happen in these other events. I'm gonna feel real dumb when this loses. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. And the reason is, if this loses to Queen Doubleton, then a heart comes through, I might just completely bomb out. But if West has Queen third of clubs, at least I can exit to them. My hand is somewhat protected. Screw it, I believe their count. How'd I do? Nice. We got one right. Okay, now what? I can set up 2 tricks in spades. I can set up 2 tricks in diamonds. Let's go after spades, because if West has the spade ace, I can go spade to the queen, diamond. Or that might happen. I thought East had the ace of diamonds. Oh, West has the ace of diamonds. Got it. Okay, well, we picked up the clubs. I don't need the heart finesse, which must be on side given how they're defending. Finally, a good board to end it out. I'm sorry, Dan. I think this was a good set. Other than maybe board 3, I don't know what happened. Okay, we did push board 3.